On Thursday night, I was on Singles Live on Cool FM with Ann Jeffries. We were talking about dating younger men, as in younger than whatever age the woman happens to be. And I closed up my comments by suggesting to women and girls that we consider not having sex with men with whom we're not married. And apparently it dropped quite a ripple, but I don't understand why it should when it's absolutely so logical. Of course, I've heard this tired talking point of men trying to control women's bodies, but you can liberate your mind without liberating your vagina, and it just so happens that the liberation of the vagina, the more free the vagina is, the less security women have in a society, the less value women have in a society. Your vagina, for example, is your resource that attracts you a mate. Why? Because you have reproductive capability. When we remove all of the advantages, all of the values to getting married and having a family and settling down and being stable and being a patriarch, we instead replace those with rewards for promiscuous behavior, having multiple partners and being a gallus. We can't really be surprised when that is what perpetuates our society. As it stands, we don't have a society that is set up to reward men who get married and have families, at least not in a way that young men can see and understand. I hear this constant refrain from men now, which is, why would I get married? Getting married is not in the best interest of men. Getting married is just for women. Well, see, we've made it that way. Because we remove the pull factors of marriage. There's no need to buy the cow. There's no need to buy the land when you can move on as a squatter and build a house and grow tree and everything on it. These are the things that men want from women. They want comfort. They want a certain security that comes from a reassurance, the nurturing of a woman. They want strong children. They want sex. If they can get all of this, we're living in such an oversex society, they can get all of this without giving us anything in return. It's no wonder that we've lost our value. Keeping the vagina in the panty is a good thing for women. I see sex ruining young men, ruining young women. I see sex, the oversexed environment, ruining the ambition and the morals that men used to have because they knew that that was necessary in order to get a chance to have sex with women. Now, all a man has to do to have sex with a woman is to go on an app and swipe. Maybe buy a KFC on his way to her house. Women complain all the time about not having enough power. This is power that we have now. If enough of us decide not to have premarital sex, then we can transform the dynamics, the gender dynamics in our society, the male dynamics in our society. We can exchange some of these men for actual patriarchs who we can have families with. It's worth your consideration.